Hello, my darling. It is I, Naima Singletary, founder of the Academy for Womanhood, where we help women heal sexual trauma, grow up, and design their lives on their terms. And today I am back in Italy, Milan right now is where I am. And I wanted to create this for you as oh my God. So before I just really get into the thick of it, I'm on my way to meet my VIP, my lovely, special man whose love I'm being transformed by. And what I want to share with you today is 2 or 3 ways that you can really start to design your life. Really, seriously, having what you want. Not just what I want is, what I would really like is, oh, it would be great if I could, and I've been there, like, man, I would really like to, I just want this so bad, right? To actually having that thing that you say that you want. And so as I stand here before you today, I travel wherever I want to in the world, whenever I want to in the world, for as long as I want to in the world, wherever I want to sleep in the world, whether I want to rent a house or a luxury apartment or a luxury hotel. And I buy what I want. I work with women who value the work that I do in helping them to heal sexual trauma and becoming free and true and liberated. And the relationships that I'm building with everybody in my life now because of the standards that I have set and that I'm relentless about. You know, all the little things that I'm able to do, the little things that I'm able to buy, the things that are considered significant to me, the emotional state that I'm able to be in and create for myself, the quality of sex, oh my God. The goodness, the epicness that I have created when 2 years ago I was living with my mother with an MBA, had already built and sold a company, had already been successful, and had still found myself emotionally, financially bankrupt. And when I walked down this beautiful enclave here I'm standing in front of Versace, and you know, we got Louis Vuitton behind me and Prada and all the other fine brands around me, and I'm draped in luxurious wear and can buy these things without being like, I'd like to have that, but I don't have the money. When I look at, like, seriously, you know, we always talk about success, and, you know, I've just seen so many successful people. And when I get down on the ground and I get into the nitty-gritty in my life of what it took, I had to really start here. And this is what I want to share with you. This is for you. I had to really get real. This is number 1. I had to really get real about, was I done with struggling and suffering and, you know, having it be hard? I mean, the kind of hard where there's kind of like this addiction to crying. This addiction to, oh, this woe is me, pitiful kind of lane. And so you got to get real about that, because what I didn't know then, right? And I can't, it's like I kind of knew, but I didn't want to admit it. And then I finally admitted it later, was that there was a real comfort in struggling and suffering, and kind of like this pathetic, boring, because it's familiar. It's because I knew it. It's because even though it was painful and ugly and difficult, there was a real familiarity with that. And so first you got to get real. Like, if you're really comfortable with settling and being like, I want to, but I can't afford it, then just admit that and stay there until you really are done. Because everything else you try to do on top of the lying to, I'm ready to go make big money. I'm ready to go be visible. I'm ready to, you know, set relentless standards, new standards for my life. You'll be lying. You'll give up quickly. You'll hate yourself. You'll beat yourself up. So first you got to do that. Get real about if you are done with suffering and struggling. Otherwise you'll enroll in programs kind of half-ass, on the outside acting like you want it, on the inside really doubting and still addicted to your struggle. So that's one thing. And then the second thing is get clear about what you really want and then admit it. You have to admit it. There's like wanting some $1,000 Versace boots, right? I just made that up. Whatever it is, wanting to have someone clean your house every day. You may want to, whatever the want is, admit it. Because if you don't, how the hell are you going to have it? So you have to get clear about what you want and then admit it, no matter how ridiculous it is. If you want to be able to live a month in Paris and then a month in London and then a month in Bali and then a month in Hawaii and then a month in Vegas and then a month, like, you got to be willing to admit that because nobody else is going to admit it and then make it true for you, make it happen for you. So those, I mean, there's so much more. This is a lifelong game. At the Academy for Womanhood, I teach women how to surrender to the long game, how to really tap into all of the things that prevent a woman from surrendering and trying to do this kind of bits and pieces on and off, when I feel like it, when it's comfortable kind of thing, and really finding this kind of uncomfortable comfort with surrendering to the long game. And so there's more. There's so much more to this, but I would say start there. Get real about if you're comfortable and familiar with your suffering, or if you are ready to get relentless, fierce, so that no matter what comes your way, you handle it. And then getting clear about what your desires are and admitting them. And then comes the creative action, the inspired action, the action that penetrates all perceived obstacles and things and circumstances. I mean, this is here. I mean, that's another life. It's another life. So if you, there's so many things that I can offer you right now. What do I want to offer you? If you're ready for some private attention and you're ready to be held accountable, you want high-level attention, you want personal attention, you're ready to elevate to the next level of womanhood in your money and your consciousness and the way you interact on a mental level, on a spiritual level with yourself and with other people, get in contact with the Academy for Womanhood and let's discuss what it is that you want. What's getting in your way? What's the next step for you? What's the vision for your life? And let's go. If you want to do that, send an email to questions@healsexshame.com. That's questions@HEALSEXSHAME. And I look forward to reading more about who you are, what you want, and what's the next step for you. Naima Singletary here with the Academy for Womanhood, signing off. Share this video if you know another woman who could find value here, and I look forward to connecting with you when the time comes. Lots of love. Bye-bye from Milano.